Let's talk about Ghost. So if you've been living under a rock for the past couple of weeks, you would not have heard that the trial that Tobias Forge and some of the other nameless ghouls have been in for the past couple of. It's been going on, I think, for the past year. They've been trying to get the trial going, and basically, if you didn't keep up on it, some of the former members of the band were suing Tobias Forge for basically missed wages. They thought they weren't getting paid enough, which I understand. And then so they sued Tobias, took him to court, and then that just recently happened over the past couple of days. I think it actually took place in September, I want to say. Maybe they're just releasing stuff now because maybe I don't know. But they ruled in favor excuse me, of Tobias Forge, which I can kind of understand, partly because he wanted Ghost to just be this sort of act where he was the only member of the band, and then they would have other people come in. It would be like a collaborative effort kind of a thing between a bunch of different artists. And I don't think the other ghouls really wanted that, especially Martin Persner, who from what I've heard put in a lot of work into Ghost. He wrote a couple of songs for the band, I think on a few of their early albums, like Infestasumam, and maybe even a couple of songs on Meliora. I could be wrong about that, but they all wanted, Martin Persner and a couple of other nameless ghouls wanted some compensation, and I guess they got denied that compensation. So on one hand, yes, I do feel bad for the ghouls because they kind of lost, and now they have to pay about $150,000 in legal fees and stuff like that, which is a lot of money. Even if you have a lot of money, $150,000 is still a lot of money. And that's unfortunate they have to pay that. But now, I think, now that it's over, now that it's done, I think everybody that was involved can now just focus on other projects and other stuff and kind of get on with their lives now, because this is over. And especially Tobias, I think, and his family can kind of just move on from it and focus on Ghost and upcoming shows and performances and touring and all that stuff. They can kind of just rest easy, kind of sleep a little bit better, knowing that it's behind them. And either way, I'm still going to support Ghost. Obviously, Ghost is my favorite band. I wouldn't be talking about this if I didn't like them. But I'm also going to support Martin Persner and the other former nameless ghouls in whatever they do, whether it be with Priest or Magna Carta Cartel or whatever. I'm still going to want to support them because, I love Ghost, and anybody that has a hand or had a hand in helping Ghost become what it is today, I'm gonna like them a little bit because they're helping out Ghost. And even though there's now this sort of bad blood, I guess, I don't even know if it's bad blood, but now that there's like this tear in the relationship between the former nameless ghouls and Tobias Forge, I don't know how things are gonna go. I hope they can make things up and kind of just move on and just kind of get on with their lives and livelihoods and kind of put this behind them eventually. Like, I don't know if it's gonna it might still have a sour taste between everybody for a while, and then kind of just simmer down a little bit over time. You know, whatever happens though, whatever happens, I think it'll be good. You know, it might not be what anyone wants, but you know, sometimes you have to take the path that you don't want to get to where you do want to be. And this was kind of an unexpected sort of bump in the road, you know, an unexpected detour to kind of experience. But now that it's over, maybe it can, you know, maybe eventually everything can kind of be smoothed out between everybody. I said that like 5 times already. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to subscribe, please do. I don't normally ask people to subscribe, but hey, if you want more ghost news and metal reviews, this is one place you can get them. So, thanks again for watching. See ya.